아주 나이스 아주 나이스 기본
way, don't know if I'll make it through. But as time goes by, we'll laugh and cry about the things we had to do. At the end of the day, it's all the same, cause I do it all for you. I try not to get behind, keep it all in front of me. And I don't know if I'll make it big, but that's never been my dream. When the sun's down and the moon's up and the sky is dark and blue, I just keep on pushing all night long, cause it's what I gotta do. And I know that I can make it there, cause I do it all for you. Gotta keep that voice out of my head, telling me it's all in vain. If I'm putting in the work in time, I can push through all the pain. Cause the time flies when you're getting by and your breaks are far and few. But I know one day we'll laugh and play, cause somehow we made it through. And I know that I can do it, babe, cause I do it all for you. Tough times and tired eyes are the makings of a dream. In the end, it's all the same. In the end, it's all the same, cause I do it all for you. And I know we'll make it there, cause I do it all for you.
Hello. Hello, hello. It is Tuesday and it's Kirby Tessa again. You know what? This makes a lot of sense because it could double go with the title today. Because I really just wanted to insert K-pop into the title because I could. But also a pop star, Planet Pop Star. That's Kerbo. It was meant to be. We have our Kerbo. But hello, Time Glitch. Hello, Blue. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Yeah, I just wanted to not play 2, because last time we played 2, it was a catastrophe. But the only board I could think of to insert K-pop into the title and have it kind of make sense is Eternal Star, and that's where we're going, baby. We were Peach last time, I think, right? Let's be the villain. Let's be Luigi today. Luigi would make a good K-pop star, right? I don't know about that one, but let's put Wario in here. All in hard, because of course. Then boop! Eternal Star. It's one of my favorite boards. I like Eternal Star. It's a nice, like, final board. Especially for being, like, the first Mario Party, so it makes a lot of sense. Hello, Johnny. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. For those who may not know, the star is really funny. the story, because yeah, Mario Party has a story sometimes. If you get up to 100 stars in Mario Party, Bowser takes them all and ruins this great power star, breaks it up in pieces, which is what we're on now, and it's our job to get them back. Story! Love that. And we have the introduction of a baby Bowser, the cohort. Hello, baby Bowser. I thought it was gonna go last with a 5. That would have been my luck entirely, honestly. It's Carvessa, yes, the Kerbo! 2 days in a row we've started with Kerbo. Will our luck continue? I don't know. We'll have to see. But we're here. Also, the music is great. So the gimmick of Eternal Star, just to TLDR it, there's 7 star spaces at one time. You pay 20 coins to essentially gamble to get a star. Baby Bowser gives you a dice block 8 through 10. He rolls a 1 through 10, and if you beat him, you get a star. But if you lose a star. Or whatever if you have a star. Anyway, that's usually how it goes. Tesserby? Yeah, the Carmessa sounds a little bit better. It's just one of them things, like ship names, you know? Sometimes, the ship names just sound like perfection, and others is like, that's a mouthful.
Man.
I ship Carmessa? That's a weird ship there. Oh, before I forget. Save settings, every turn, message setting fast. Because 1 and 2, you have to do it every single board. It doesn't just save your settings. That's stupid. Saving your settings, not saving your settings is stupid. But anyway, how's everyone doing today on this wonderful Tuesday? Because yes, it is Tuesday. It's the 14th. Not really much to really say, honestly. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna be different. Leave it to me to just be different. That's gonna send me back to start. Probably. It usually does. Or not. That actually worked out pretty good. I love the music here too. So good. It's really good. I love the band, like the concert band feel of it. I love it. I love it. I just like music, okay? Oh, I have to protect the Peach. Okay, fine. We'll protect Peach.
Ready? Go!
Because my money, livelihood, star is on the line here. Eh. And if anyone is a Ghostbuster, a certified Ghostbuster, it's Luigi. This is, I mean, I know this came out before, before Luigi's Mansion, but, close enough. Oh, no! We gotta punch people to de-ghostify them. And yes, I made it a word just now. De-ghostify. No! I got ghostified. De-ghostify me, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Peach. Go, 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 I protect you. I protect, just like real life. Yes. Yes. We've done it. My livelihood depends on whether or not I'm a Ghostbuster, and I busted the ghosts. We did it. Now, speaking of, like, ghosts and stuff, I am a Ghostaku bestie. I believe there is a Ghostaku bestie in our apartment. Because there's a lot of things that just happen so you can't explain it. Because, I've talked about this before a couple of times. You know, it's like, what the ghosts are like, you know, it's like you believe in them, you don't believe in them. Like, it's like, yeah, I believe they can exist, but not, you know, to the extent that some people believe. But I remember my husband told me about one time a hairbrush moved on the bathroom counter. And, like, just on its own, no nothing else with it, it just kind of rattled. And about a year ago, which I remember taking a picture of this, that's how I know it's about a year ago. The mic for my streaming, my mic stand, it just fell over. No rhyme, no reason, no nothing. It just fell over. And it just fell over one day, because, like, it was just standing up on its own, no problem. And then it just fell over one day. It was just really, really freaky. Like, yeah, sometimes it would fall over if it was kind of tilted a little bit or not sitting on, like, the flat floor, like, right next to the wall where the carpet kind of curves a little bit. But no, it was, like, middle of the floor, like, solid, flat land. And it just fell over one day. And, couple weeks ago, a few weeks ago, a month ago or something, I was getting Allie a bowl of chips. And I turned, and then there was like a little like thud sound, like ringing from a water bottle that was sitting on the counter, like a steel water bottle. I say steel, but like a metal water bottle. Like it was like ringing, like you like smacked it. But like, I didn't even touch it. Or like, if I did, it was like barely. And I even like tried to recreate it, and I wouldn't get that same sound. And also, there has been a lot of instances where I would like glance into the girls' room. And, or like I would see it out of the corner of my eye, especially at night. And I would see, like, a shadowy figure. And I would see it move. And it's like, what the hell am I seeing? Like, I'll just see it out of the corner of my eye. Because, like, where I sit on the couch, I can see essentially kind of into the back corner of their room, kind of between their two beds. And it's just, I see it, like, move every so often. And I just, like, look. And there'd be, like, no indication of shadows. We would even peek into the girls' room, and they'd both be, like, fast asleep. Like, it's just so weird. I remember sitting on the floor where I am for a stream if I have my laptop set up. This was, New Year's. So I was playing games with, like, Blue and Gihan and JT and friends. And I was just sitting, minding my own business, and I just happened to kind of, like, lean up, and out of the corner of my eye, it was like a real tall, like dark shadowy thing that just like quickly moved out of the way. Like it was almost like staring at me, and it like got scared. I looked at it. It was very freaky to me. So, Ghostaku bestie? Yeah, there's a Ghostaku bestie in my apartment. I am like convinced, but like it's one of those like, hey, if there's a ghost here, can you like move something? No, I wouldn't do that. But like, there's a lot of things that just happen so inexplicably, and it's like, how does this even happen? Tessa haunted. I know. I'm being haunted. Has it been there since you moved in? Not that I've noticed, because we've lived here since 2016. In our particular apartment, we've been here since 2016. Yeah, because we moved to our current town in October of 2015. We moved into a one-bedroom because that was what was open at the time. But then our landlord's real cool, real chill, said, like, because we expressed interest in wanting a two-bedroom apartment. He said, next one that opens up, you get first dibs on it. And so that's what happened less than a year later, because we moved into this particular apartment in June of 2016, because it was just like a few days before Allie turned 1. So that's how I remember that. And I don't remember when we first moved in here. I don't remember. I really don't remember it being like this when we first moved in here. You're really making me win by the skin of my teeth, aren't you? Woo! That was scary. But, like, we've noticed like, there's been, like, a couple things here and there that me and my husband have probably just, like, brushed off. You know? But, like, we've noticed it more in, like, the last couple of years. Because when my husband noticed the hairbrush, he was here by himself. To take care of, like, some things when I was in the hospital just after having Riley. So that was when that happened. And then the mic was last year, and the water bottle was just, like, a month ago. Just freaky. Absolutely freaky. I mean, it would be kind of weird if, like, these ghosts were, like, one of my parents. That would be really, really weird. But, like, it would kind of make sense with the timing of it. If, like, the ghost kind of comes in every now and then to check on me. Because, like, it's not, like, constant. It's just, like, every now and then. So, like, the ghost could be my parents. It could be one of my parents, one or both, to check on me, you know? Because, like, I've thought about that. That would make me feel a little bit better. But I don't know how weird that would be as opposed to, like, oh, just a random ghost that just kind of comes by. I don't know. I don't know. That might be death. I'm not exactly sure. I don't have money, though, so I know. So, ooh. Yes, steal money from Wario. He has the most. Cause, yeah, it's like, I got, you know, I can string together a theory as to why these ghosts could be one or both of my parents. You know, I can piece together some kind of theory. Because, like, I didn't really notice these ghosts until we had Riley. And Riley was born in 21. Riley was born in 21. My dad passed in 2020. So, you know, there could be reasons. I can just infinite loop this. Okay, no, you're not gonna let me infinite loop this. That's kind of funny. That way goes back to start, so let's go this way. Yay! So, yeah. Because, like, if the ghosts, like, let's say they are my parents, right? And, like, it would make sense as to why they wouldn't come here very often, or, like, I don't see them a whole lot. Because, like, I mean, they have 4 children that live in completely different towns from one another. Because no 2 siblings live in the same town. So, I don't have a whole lot of money, do I? I have 15 coins. I'm not in any real danger. So, like, it would make sense as to why I don't see them often. I most often see the shadowy figure in the girls' room, which again could make sense. How do you mess that up? Because it's like, well, if the girls are sleeping, you know, check in on the girls, you know, to make sure. But like, you know, I don't see it every single night, but I see that the most often. Like every few days or so, I'll see that like shadowy figure in the girls' bedroom. So it's like maybe they kind of check in on the siblings, on their kiddos. That's the best I got. Again, that's like solid reasoning, I guess. I don't know. Again, that's the theory I have strung together. If that is the case. I don't know. These ghosts could be people I have never known before in my life. I don't know. Granted, I have dealt with a lot of death in my life, because a lot of, growing up, I have seen a lot of family members die. Which really, really sucks, but, doesn't get any better. You just get more numb to it. Which is a sad reality, but any hoozle. Dun-dun-dun-dun. That's just kind of my thing. Anyway, I'm not sure if I believe, but I'm open to a camp when it comes to ghosts, and I think that's kind of fair. Because like sometimes like me and my husband will like watch like say like Ghost Adventures or like those kinds of shows like paranormal stuff, and it's like, yeah, sure, a lot of it could be played up for entertainment because that is what it is at the end of the day. But sometimes I feel like some things just cannot be explained very easily. So it's like, I'm not like a 100% believer in ghosts, but like, you know, if given like the right circumstances, you know, that's just me though. Money's been kind of hard to come by so far. Ow, I scratched myself with my latch. Rude. I was so rude with myself. I am very clumsy at times. Because again, I just scratched myself. I sliced my thumb. Didn't even know how yesterday. Never felt anything until after I got out of the shower and noticed it because there was a little piece of skin flopping. And Sunday, I like banged my little toe on the door frame of the bathroom after failing to attempt to turn off the light. Cause I'll let you in on a little secret. I am terrible at light switches for whatever reason. Sometimes I miss it completely, sometimes I barely tap it so it'll like turn off and then back on again. So I turned off the light, tried to, and then I tried again real quick and I turned very quickly and I like smacked my little toe on the door frame and it hurt so bad. It's always the little toe. No matter what, it's always the little toe. There have also been times where I've hit it on like the corner of the couch. And not like the little toe, like between the little toe and the next one. Yay. Got a little bit. Finish! So, yeah, that's happened a lot before. Yeah, I am just, very clumsy. Corner furniture is the worst pain. It is. And again, like, anytime you stub your toe, it's always the little one. It's always your little pinky toe. It's always that one. I'm always smacking it on shit. More cooperative mini games. Can I be? Oh, I'm not the QB this time. I'm not the QB. I remember there's a clip, I think it popped up on like Max's Shadow a month or so ago, there was like a clip of me like just like burning Lamar Jackson. Oh my god! Oh, I'm open! What? Hey, I'm open, buddy. Not quite the Marcus Mariota touchdown pass to himself. But, yeah, I had a sick burn on Lamar Jackson and that one clip from, like, years ago. It's like, yeah, it's like, oh, I'm the QB. I'm gonna be Lamar Jackson and keep it to myself. Because, like, because, you know, I am an avid football fan. I understand the game somewhat. There's still things I don't quite understand. But I can watch football and enjoy it without having to ask a whole bunch of questions. So, at least I know the game of football. I grew up around it, so... But, like, man, the game has changed, and everyone's like, this player is good, this player is good, and I'm like, what are they doing? They're just running the ball themselves. Kind of defeats the purpose of a quarterback, I think. But hello, Alex. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. You have a loaded question? It's really not. Alright, what do you got? The wrong button. Oh, okay, they're all up there. That way. Basketball. Get most of my sports knowledge from video games. I see. 2 weeks in 2025. How do you think it's been so far? Not really good, not really bad, just kind of existing. Just kind of existing. So, nothing spectacular has really happened yet, aside from winter weather happening and my husband not working for an entire week because of the weather. So, yeah. Oh no. Mistakes were made. Not me! Alright, good. We're good. Crisis averted. I didn't want to get rid of my coins. Did I really change anything? Absolutely not. Which is what I wanted after seeing trade coins. As compared to the first 2 weeks of 2024, I honestly do not remember the first 2 weeks of 2024. I do not remember them. I only kind of remember it because I was streaming my Shield Nuzlocke 2. Because it was right after I did Until Dawn, Everyone Dies. Because that was a sub goal that I had hit like a month before. And then I was also playing Xenoblade 2, so... yeah, I don't really remember much of the beginning of 2024. But I mean, so far it's been okay. I feel I understand most of the rules, but there are some penalties I had never even heard of. Oh shoot, who are they playing? Denver. Chargers, Denver, Thursday Night Football. Like a few weeks ago. There was a, like a free kick thing that happened, and people had like no idea what was even happening. It was a very rare penalty. Because, okay, so it was like a fair catch free kick. Hello, DA. Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. So, I'm gonna try and explain this to you as best I can. Okay, so, in football, there's the kickoff, right? A lot of the times it results in a touchback, which they start at like the 30-yard line anyway, but that's a whole different thing. But punting, when the offense fails to gain 10 yards in 4 attempts, usually the 4th down is, if they're not close enough for kicking a field goal, they will punt it to send the ball downfield so they have a lot farther to go. What the receiver, the person catching the punt, can do is wave and call a fair catch. What a fair catch is as soon as they wave, they know they have it, they're not gonna return it, they're just gonna catch it, and they're gonna mark the ball right there. But if the person on the kicking side comes in and tackles the person who had just waved fair catch, That's a penalty. So what happened with the Chargers is that happened at like the end of the half, or like right at the end of the quarter. So it happened like just as time hit 0. And so what the penalty was is the Chargers got a free field goal kick because of Denver hitting the guy that waived fair catch. So the Chargers kicked like a free 50-something yard field goal at like the end of the half, the first half of the game. So, and oddly enough, the last time that happened was like 1950 something or 1970 something, years ago, by the Chargers. The Chargers were also the ones that kicked that field goal. So it was kind of crazy to see that happening. So I think I explained that the best I could, because I had to have that explained to me, like, what even happened here? So it's interesting. It's really interesting. Yeah, it was pretty wild. But then the Chargers fucking choke in the first round of the playoffs. So, Because, okay, Justin Herbert, quarterback of the Chargers, right? All season long, the 2024 season so far, like regular season, he throws only 3 interceptions. 3. The entirety of the 17 games they played, he only threw 3 interceptions. Saturday, wildcard weekend, 4 in 1 day! What the hell even happened? Not to mention the last time Chargers were in the damn playoffs. It was against Jacksonville. Like, what, 2 years ago? Ugh. Shit! Well, this is what happens when you fail. Of course it happens to me, right? As soon as I talk about the Chargers losing in the playoffs. I can try again, though. I can try again. Okay, let's try this again and not roll an 8, please. Thank you. Yeah, the last time the Chargers were in the playoffs, it was against Jacksonville. We were up like 24 points, 21, 24 points. We were up by a lot. And then the second half happened, and the Jacksonville Jaguars, like, mounted the fucking comeback of the century. And it just broke my dreams. It just broke my dreams. So, it made me really sad. And then my dreams were broken again Saturday against the Texans. Oh, come on! Why do I have my dreams broken? Like the sound you make when you are fired up. Well, thank you? Question mark? I gotta pee and get food? No worries. Go get your food. Alright, how's this board work? Alright, TLDR. Okay. There's currently 2, but total, it starts off as 7 star spaces. And what you do when you pass by a star space, you bet 20 coins, because I lost one a second ago, and I also got one back. You bet 20 coins, you are given a block 8 through 10, and you get to roll. And Baby Bowser rolls 1 through 10. If he beats you, you lose, they get a star from you. But if you beat them, you take their star, and then they turn into a chance time space. But if all 7 of them are gotten, it resets. And the way this board works, it works by warp portals. So and there's 3 courses that we gotta kind of remember, and they change, I think, after visiting Bowser. So we gotta traverse the warp portals and get to the stars, do it that way. I'll take the red space, it's fine. So that's kind of a TLDR on how the board works. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, the warp forces change after visiting Bowser, I believe. So, if nobody visits Bowser, it'll remain the same. So you gotta, like, pay attention and be vigilant on where everything's going. So, yeah. And, Wildcard Weekend was kind of insane and not in a good way because, Washington was the only wild card to win their game. The Washington Commanders were the only team to win their wildcard game. The only wildcard team to win. Because the way the playoffs are set up in the NFL, it's kind of strange. Because, like, if you want to know how the playoffs are set up, the tournament bracket is set up, do not look at an actual bracket. Just keep in mind what seed everybody is. Because the NFL does it super weird. They also recently had changed the playoff setup to include 7 teams instead of 6. Because there used to only be 2 wild cards, and top 2 seeds got a bye. But now it's set up where the number 1 seed gets a bye, and everyone else has to play wild card weekend. So, with that in mind, there are 3 wild card teams. 7th seed plays 2nd seed, 6th plays 3rd, and 5th plays 4th. Lowest seed. The lowest seed team plays the highest seed team no matter what. And that is how the brackets are set up. It's very weird. So, for example, none of the wildcard teams that are in the AFC side won. So, that means 1 through 4 are left. So, that means the next step in the tournament, lowest seed plays the highest seed. So the lowest seed, Houston Texans, played the number 1 seed, Kansas City Chiefs. And the middle 2 duke it out, 2 and 3. But over on the NFC side, Washington was the 5th seed? No, they were the 6th seed. 5th seed. They were the 5th seed. 5th seed Washington played 3rd seed Tampa Bay, and Washington won. And the Packers lost against the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles. So Washington is now the lowest seed at the 6th seed. So they are the lowest seed, so they have to play the number 1 seed. And the 4th seed goes to the 2nd seed Philly. That's how that works. So if you want to know who's going to play who next, lowest seed always plays the 1 seed, and it just goes from there. The more you know in football. There's a question of the day. I'll talk about that in a second. Back with Chinese leftovers and a blanket because I'm cold. I keep getting static shocked because I have a Pokemon that's weak to electric. I was super careful turning on the light because light switches have been shocking me, only for me to get shocked by the fridge 2 seconds later? Who the fuck gets shocked by a fridge? Dang, who does get shocked by a fridge? Not I, because you cannot shock a ginger. I mean, you can, because sometimes it hurts, but like, if I just get shocked, I'm like, okay, whatever. And hello, Garlic! Hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Kirby Tessa 2 days in a row? I know. We start off with Kirby Tessa 2 days in a row. It's insane. Will we get the 3-peat tomorrow? I don't know. I was just talking about how the NFL playoffs work. And how the bracket is set for the playoffs. And it's weird because, like, there's pictures of how everything is, like, set up at first. But then it just gets very weird later on. A 99? You really can't give me 100 for that? That was so perfect. Come on. Yeah, here I am complaining about a 99. No, it was good. I did good. Remember Static Shock? Yeah! I remember Static Shock. It was a good show. It should be every day. I wish I can control that, but I can't. It's set to random. Fun fact, in Crown of the Alchemist, alchemy arrays are triggered by bioelectricity, so Gihan has trained himself to charge and shock arrays And he does canonically shock Adeline to show her how it works. Which is funny because Gihan fucking shocks me all the time. I know. Yeah, question of the day popped up. If you could pick a position in K-pop, what would it be and why? Because I just wanted to talk about K-pop, but yeah, and like, my husband, wintertime is so bad because it gets so dry, usually around here, and like, anytime he gets up, he touches the, like the light switch for our ceiling fan, and like, it, without a doubt, it shocks him. Like, that's how he just discharges the electricity. So like, he's just always shocking things, getting shocked, always. Always, no matter what. I am a shock too, bestie. I wish I could tell you how many times he shocked me by kissing me. So when they use the lines in romance books, it felt like a shock of electricity, or like a jolt of electricity when like they touch or kiss or whatever. Is that what it means? Is that what they're trying to say? I think top left corner goes to Bowser, and I really don't want to test that. Because I will lose my star. I've already lost one. I don't want to lose another. Maybe your husband really is me. Yeah, never gets shocked either. I don't get it. I mean, here recently, I think it's because it's just so dry here. There's been a couple times in like the last month where the pickup has shocked me, like touching the door. A couple times it did hurt a little bit, but other times I just get shocked. I'm like, oh, it shocked me. Cool. Money. So, and I do remember there is a, okay, for middle school science, so 7th and 8th grade science class, we didn't have like a traditional science class. We had like these like modules. And they were like different kinds of sciences, so we kind of learned a little bit of everything. And in 8th grade in particular, one of them was like electricity. And we had like this like Tesla coil type thing and like this big old dome, and if you like touched it, it like, you know, shocks you or like sends electricity through you. And it like can like burn little spots in your fingers too. And I would do it and like I wouldn't feel a thing. And like everyone else was like getting near and like, ow, 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 and I would just be like letting it burn me. So what? Okay. So yeah, I would just be like letting that coil like burn me. And a whole bunch of, and a bunch of like little like dots on my hands. Yes, and now it's why I touch his face with my hand before I kiss him. Like, no, this is not supposed to be romantic. I'm supposed to be just getting the electricity out of the system before. Look at them! Look at all these shocks! You know, Jess is pretty. Absolutely not. Damn, 8-Ball! Damn, 8-Ball shows no mercy. No, 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 no mercy. Yeah, we are the BAP. Anyway, also, the K-pop question. You could pick a K-pop position, what would it be? Because positions don't really exist anymore in K-pop, and it makes me really, really sad. Yeah, Blue! They really don't. It makes me so sad. Because, like, everyone's either just, like, vocalist, dancer, rapper, visual, face of the group, center, whatever the fuck it is. There's no, like, main vocal. There's no main dancer. Like, early 4th gen was, like, the last to do it. So, like, it's really hard to tell what people are supposed to be doing in these groups. But, like, if you could pick a position, like, even, like, main vocalist, lead vocalist, main dancer, lead dancer, because, like, I used to have this backwards. when I first got into K-pop and like learning everything. Main vocalist is like your top dog singer, the person who takes like a lot of the ad-libs, choruses even. For example, let's use Girls' Generation for an example. They had two main vocalists, Taeyeon and Jessica. They were two main vocalists. EXO, Baekhyun and Chen and Dio, I think Dio's a main vocalist. But yeah, and then you got like main dancers. It's a group with a Twice. Your main dancer is Momo. Momo is your main dancer in Twice, and then main rappers, you know. And then like lead dancer is like kind of the next step below main. So yeah, you got your mains, your leads, your subs. Kind of shows like what priority they take in the group, what their role is in the group. Because like in this day and age, everyone has to be an all-arounder or they're just not good. And like that kind of defeats the purpose. Some groups just innately have good people all around, but those are few and far in between. I really think there's a group that kind of doesn't have positions, but like they don't really need them because they're very well rounded anyway with like what the concept they're going for, and that's TXT. Like I like some of their music, and it's like, yeah, but like I do kind of miss people having roles in groups. Like who's your main vocalist supposed to be? So who do I expect to have the ad-libs, the big vocal parts? Who is your main dancer? Who do I expect to see in the forefront of choreographies, you know? But it's like they don't have those anymore, and it makes me so sad. Dio's main vocal, I think, okay, good. Because I couldn't like quite remember. It makes sense, because Dio is just so good. Okay, Dio, Baekhyun, and Chen, real good. My husband will talk about Dio's vocals all day long because Dio is his guy. So he's like a Dio bias. Yeah, you have to be a triple threat in K-pop these days. Exactly! Yep, everyone does everything. I'd be linebacker! I mean, there's also like producer and visuals and all that, and it's like, not everybody has to have those. Because, like, expectations are just super duper. Oh, nope. Oh, no! No! Oh, okay. Yeah, it's like everybody has to be good at everything. And like, it's just kind of annoying. Like, some groups can get away with it, yes, but like, that's just the standard today, and it's awful. Get away from me. Get away from me. Oh, no! So, groups like, you know, all 5 TVXQ guys, like, that was the exception to the rule back then. Because, like, back then, like, their main dancer could be a main vocalist in any group. In any other group. They could be a main vocalist in any other group. But, like, that was the exception to the rule. Now it's a standard, and I hate it. I hate it. It's counterproductive. It's supposed to be teamwork and division of labor. Yeah, exactly. And also a lot of K-pop nowadays are so focused on visuals and having the hottest people in the groups that they forget everything else, and it's really, really sad. And next I feel like I biased half of them at some point. You know, that makes sense. Generally Kai and Suho with a dash of Tao rip the king. Yes. The Suho bias. Hi, it's me. I am a Suho bias. Because I love him. It's great. Songwriter, producer would be cool. Yeah. Because I know some groups are self-produced. Like Stray Kids. They produce all their own stuff. 3 Racha does a lot of their own lot of their own stuff within Stray Kids. Three Racha is composed of Bangchan, Changbin, and Han. And some of the others kind of dabble in some stuff too, but like that's kind of like the main producer trio. I also know 17 produces a lot of their own stuff. Wooji especially. Wooji is like the guy that produces a lot of their stuff. I'll have you know, I saw a throwback to 2015 K-pop and Gihan did not know some really iconic songs. I was about to cry. Oh my god. Also, a lot of those 2015 songs turned 10 years old this year. Ah, makes my heart cry. I saw a thing that went over 2010 K-pop. And I'm like, these were the songs when I first got into K-pop that are turning 15 this year.
Ready?
Which is crazy. Oh, I spun out! Oh, piss. But yeah, 10-year-old songs. 2015, G-Friend. You know, they debuted 10 years ago. GOT7, If You Do, Just Right, they came out in 2015. Bang Bang Bang. Bang Bang Bang. That came out 2015. Oh, shoot, what else came out 2015? Shoot, Twice debuted 2015. I need food? Nice. Nice food. Eat food. Love that. Suho, our king, yes. If You Do by God. He didn't know that?! Where is he? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Don't worry, I'm not going to bring in any purple knives. I just want to talk. How does he not know that? How crazy. 1, 2, day 6, maybe 2015? They did. Probably stuck in the days. Oh, there was sometimes me and my husband, when we're just kind of sitting and chilling, we're on YouTube a lot, and we find like these like K-pop games, like guess the K-pop song, or like, you know, guess the K-pop song, or like pick one, drop one, you know, just kind of, sometimes we discover really cool hidden gems that way. And last week sometime, we found a video, it's like, guess these K-pop songs, and it was like, 2010 to like 2014? Yeah, it was like 2010 to 2014. No one's finding anything? Oh no! Get out of my way, bitch! Get out of my way! Move, bitch! Oh, she wouldn't move. So it was like 2010 to 2014. It's like, yeah, we'll do this. And I knew all but like 2 of them, because like they played like the pre-chorus essentially, or like the before the chorus. But like if they played like the choruses, my husband would have gotten them. But he was like, oh my god, I don't, like, I know these songs, but I don't know these songs like I did. But then we got into more like the 2015 to 2020, and that was when it was like, all right, we both kind of know these. Because I kind of inadvertently got him into K-pop a little bit. Because, yeah. Because, like, 2012, everybody knew Gangnam Style. Everyone and their dog knew Gangnam Style. So that was kind of a lot of people's introduction to K-pop. Not mine, but that's a whole different origin story. But, like, a lot of people's gateway into K-pop was Gangnam Style. So, like, people knew Gangnam Style at least. And, like, you know, it's kind of people's gateway to K-pop. But now it's like, because me and my husband started dating in 2014. And I introduced him to, like, groups like BAP, EXO, stuff like that. And then we were watching, like, K-pop content, and then we kind of just got into groups together, listened to some of our own stuff individually, because, like, as much as our music tastes are similar, they are also very different. Because there's a lot of songs that he likes and I don't, and vice versa. Looking at you, Orange Caramel! I I am mistiming these heavily. Heavily. So, yeah. Yeah, his I would say his favorite boy group is EXO, just overall. His favorite girl group is Dreamcatcher. Dreamcatcher is just really, really good. Go stan Dreamcatcher. Anyway. But yeah. Speaking of a hidden gem, there's a mashup of fiction and error. Oh my god. I love those two songs. I love those two songs. Man, Orange Caramel. Yep. Now, I'm from the Midwest. I am from an area that says caramel, but the only time I will ever say caramel is in the context of Orange Caramel, because that is their group name. I've been seeing a song of theirs float around again, because I've seen K-pop groups kind of do the dance. It is really, really funny. So I've been kind of seeing them circling around again. But yeah, I love Orange Caramel. Catalina is like my jam. Love Catalina. Let's go this way. I don't remember where anything is here. But yeah, Catalina is my jam, and my husband absolutely hates that song. But there's a handful of songs that I really, really love, but a lot of other people hate. Zimzalabim by Red Velvet is one of them. A lot of people hate that song, but I love it. Zimzalabim, zim, zimzalabim, zim, zimzalabim, zim, zim. Zimzalabim, zim, zimzalabim, zim, zimzalabim, zim, zim. Yeah, I like that song. I'm like the only person that likes that song. But granted, there are songs that my husband likes that I am not like a particular fan of. It's not that I hate those songs. Like, I just wouldn't listen to them on my own. One of them, for example, that is also divisive among people is Baddie by IVE. I'm a baddie, but my baddie, pretty little risky baddie. Yeah. I want to make a video having Gihan guessing my biases in the groups I used to stan. That would be so much fun. I did choreo Catalina back in the day. I remember sitting in my college dorm learning the choreo. Because, yeah, I was in college when that came out. Because it was, I want to say like March of 2014 was when Catalina came out. I remember being in my college dorm. I even danced to it the other night. Because that's usually, like, whenever I, like, want to dance, I usually throw that song on because I remember it very well. I learned Reina's parts in the dance. I learned Reina's parts. Those are the ones that I know. I can probably easily figure out the other parts because, like, it's not, it's a three-person choreo, so it's not hard to figure out. But, like, my muscle memory is Reina's parts. So many songs I've done choreos to. Same. Same. There were a lot of, like, dances. I remember, I know G, I know Genie, a lot of Tiara dances, sugar-free. I like sugar-free. Non-sugar-free, agent non-sugar-free. That one's a fun one. Lovey-dovey, roly-poly, electric shock. Like, some of them are like really easy to pick up and fun to do, which is also missing in today's times in K-pops. Like, there are some choreos where I'm like, I want to learn this. This seems fun. But a lot of them are like, I don't want to. This seems overly complicated. So, yeah, a lot of like second and third gen stuff. EXO, I know Growl. I know Call Me Baby. I remember, funny story, it was like 2016 when I sat down to learn Call Me Baby. And 2016, I had a little like 10-month-old toddler by the name of Allie following me, because there was there's like a little move where you like kind of brush off your shoulder and like take a little step towards the right. And every time I did that, Allie would like just toddle behind me, and it was just so adorable. It was just so cute. When I hear most songs by AOA, I get awakened like a sleeper agent. And that's the thing, I don't know most AOA. I know a handful. I know a handful of AOA. Just kind of by proxy. That's how I know a lot of Twice dances. I kind of know them by proxy. Because I have watched clips of like the choruses a lot. So I just kind of pick up stuff pretty easy. That's how I know like Ooh-ah, Cheer Up, unfortunately Signal. Yeah, some dances I just know by proxy, by watching it so many times. Which is kind of how I know Miniskirt, Excuse Me, excuse me, baby, excuse me, Bing Bing. Then I can bing bing, then I saw you bing bing. Yeah, that one's a fun one. I know a lot of dances. I know a lot of Super Junior dances. Sorry Sorry, Bonamana, Mr. Simple. When I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's hard to like think of what I know. But if I'm just like casually listening to music, it's like, yeah, I know this dance. I learned the entirety of Fire by BTS shortly after it came out. And I performed it for my mom at her 60th birthday party because she's like, I want to watch you dance again. And it's like, okay, I've got something in mind because I like just learned this. And like a month later, she passed away. So that kind of worked out, I guess. I don't know. I know Dope. That's a fun one. Yeah. What is the 2015 obsession? The 2015 obsession with saxophone. That was in a lot of music. Sugar a throwback, I know. I'm getting down rabbit hole right now and I forgot how stupid Ravi's weird hat thing is in the beginning of it. Yeah, I know. That's probably one of my favorite Vic songs. Because funny enough, my husband was the one that got me into Vix. Because I think he was like listening to like Pandora or satellite radio or something, and Chained Up played. And like that happened to be like the most recent one from them. And he's like, yeah, listen to this. And I'm like, yeah, that sounds cool. And so I started checking them out because I'd seen their name float around, but I never really looked into their music until then. And Error was like the first song I checked out, and I'm like, yes, this is it. This is the one. Like, what the fuck is he wearing? I know, the fashion back then, too. Miniskirt, excuse me, Bing Bing, like a cat, short hair, I've done choreos, too, love it. Heart Attack's 1 and 2, yes, Heart Attack was 2015, I think. So that's another one that turns 10 years old this year. Man, what a time to be alive with 2015 K-pop. Yeah, also, you know, BTS, 2015, I Need You, Dope, Run, all turned 10 years old. Yeah, I think one of the big ones was Bang Bang Bang. That turns 10. Bang Bang Bang. Bang Bang Bang. Bam, bam, bam. Bang Bang Bang. Go away. What wants you guys? I know, the takes are like, you know, comparing Fantastic Baby to Bang Bang Bang. There's parts about both those songs that I really, really like. I'm just very partial to Boom Shakalaka. Boom Shakalaka. Boom Shakalaka. Boom Shakalaka. Dance, 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 dance. But I mean, Bang Bang Bang, the final part of the song, like the ending of that is like the most hype thing in existence. Hello, Normie! Hello, hello! Welcome in! Hope you're having a good day! The way Leo hair is covering one eye. And I'm really so simple. You are. You just see hot guy with long hair and you go feral. Is that it? Is that the one? Alright. I don't even know how to get to that last star. It's up top. I don't remember how to get to it. And how am I? I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. Also, I never answered my own question of the day. I would probably, like, in my prime, like 10 years ago. But I know I can sit down and work on things again, but like, ideally, at my best of best, I would probably be like main dancer, maybe like the English rapper in a typical K-pop group. But like, I've learned a lot of raps in songs too. Oh, Infinite! Duh, Infinite, like the Chaser. Yeah, the Chaser is like my favorite Infinite song. And I also know Dongwoo's raps. Or Dongwoo's rap in the song after the first chorus. Yeah. Bad by Infinite, yes, back. Don't I want you? I want you back, 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 back. Yeah, so good, so good. It's just a brooding man for me. I must have missed something, because that was just a 93. I must have missed something. Long hair and hide makes me sweat. I'm sure. The cover die is so edgy, I love it. Yes. As I want you back, 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 back. Yeah, The Chaser is probably my favorite Infinite song. And that was the song that really got me into Infinite, because there was a variety show they did around that time. Because again, variety shows don't exist anymore because they all just do their own content. Anyway, variety shows. I believe it was called Ranking King. And essentially the concept was fans voted in and they kind of guessed where certain members would rank in this specific category. Like there was one like athletics, there was fashion, there was scaredy cat ranking, and there was like brains, how smart they are, and like people voted in and they gave a ranking and they did challenges to see if that ranking was true or not, and who would place higher, lower, whatever. So there's like certain moments that I remember. Sungyu and like it was like ranking smarts, like your brain power, your knowledge, intelligence, stuff like that. And they did like a board game type thing. And they had like, you know, like they did like a roll dice, like whoever gets a question right moves ahead, however many spaces, but you gotta like pay attention to the board and stuff. And Sungyu was sitting on a space, and like if he got the question right, they would move ahead like 3 spaces or something, but Sungyu saw like 3 spaces ahead of him was like a penalty or something, and everyone was getting the question wrong, and he was so irritated he just answered the question anyway because nobody was getting it right, and it was so funny. It was so funny. Anyway, yay. Oh, she does? Did you? What'd you do, Blue? Oh my god! I see you now! Awesome. That's very nice, it does. Tessa flips table. I'm constantly flipping tables. I will defend K-pop. Because, like, my sweet spot for K-pop is 2nd gen to, like, early 4th gen. Oh god. Ugh. Ugh. Now, this version of grab bag is just everyone steal everyone's money. And not like oh, you steal mushrooms from people. steal money from someone, please? Thank you. What? Bitch. I know you can get them like a stun log of some kind. I mean, I have a lot of money, so I'm not like too terribly pressed. Give me your money! Give me your lunch money! How dare you not know? Oh, I'm sorry. I was about to go like, how dare you not know If You Do by Got7. That song is so good. Yeah, I just wanna talk to Gihan after that. Like, I just wanna talk. Like, how do you not know that song? Anyway. 네가면 나는 많이 돼. 네가면 난 잊지 못할게. What turn are we on? 22. I've rambled a lot. I have rambled a lot. But yeah, K-pop is just not what it used to be, and it makes me really sad. But yeah, like 2nd gen to like 2020, 4th gen. Because like 4th gen has kind of been broken up into like 2 sections, I guess. Like pre-2020 and post-2020. Because 2020 really shifted K-pop, and sometimes it's like sometimes it's just not Like aespa debuted in 2020, and now they're thriving. They're doing very well. They got like 6 awards at Mama, even though I could really care less about the Mama, Mama Awards, Mnet Asian Music Awards. Really care less, but they won 6 awards. Supernova won Song of the Year. Serotonin Strut K-pop. That's what Serotonin Strut K-pop is. It's just aespa's discography. But yeah, they debuted in 2020. And like there are groups that debuted in 2020 that are now kind of doing a little bit better. But like groups after that, just very hit or miss for me. And like I like what I like, so. Not gonna lie, the only reason I have a new profile picture is because I was testing out my 2.0 stuff and Twitch doesn't let you preview how things look without saving them, and I'm too lazy to change it back. Absolutely fair. Totally understand that. I have been kind of wanting to change mine, but like, I tend to just like change mine every so often anyway, but I haven't really drawn anything new in a while. Because I drew my current one over the summer. No! Gimme. Finish! Yeah, I drew my current one over the summer when I had shorter hair. So now it's not summertime, it's wintertime, and I've been kind of wanting something new, but I've just been too lazy to do one. I've just been too lazy. And I don't really have any, like, ideas for one either. So, yeah, I'm just kind of stuck there. Also, generations in K-pop have been very strange. Because, like, 1st gen is, like, like the 90s, stuff like that. 2nd gen is, like 04 to 2012. That's 2nd gen. That's a big time span for a generation of K-pop, which is a normal size for a generation of K-pop. But then 3rd gen is 2012 to 2018. And yeah, that's like what, 6 years, which is significantly shorter than Gen 2. And then it's like now 5th gen is like beginning. Like 5th gen like began like last year. Now it's like it's subjective where you place your generations, because like some groups give more of like a previous gen feel. Like Stray Kids kind of feel like 3rd gen to me, but they also debuted like right at the beginning of 4th gen. Idol kind of feels that way too. I had some good food. Nice. But like, yeah, but there's like usually some kind of like marker for a generation, like something significant happening in the music industry. Like the Hallyu wave kind of happened like, you know, the late 2000s. And that was kind of, you know, second gen K-pop kind of starting to break out into the global market. And then Gangnam Style hit massive viral success in 2012, summer of 2012. So that's kind of, or even like Big Bang earlier that year with Fantastic Baby. That's when they kind of like hit big, more like worldwide, and then Gangnam Style really just kind of solidified it for 2012. So 2012 was definitely a shift in the industry, which marks the start of third gen, which, you know, again, that's totally fair. And then with the success of BTS, after DNA, because DNA was like September or August, somewhere around that time of 2017. I was right, that did go to Bowser. Yeah, with the success of BTS in 2017 and Fake Love in like 2018, that was definitely a very more international, worldwide success of K-pop more. And that's when people were like, oh, BTS paved the way. And no, they didn't. No, they didn't. I know if any armies catch wind of that, they will chastise me. They will burn me at the stake for saying that. But 100%. And like, I like BTS. I don't like a lot of their later stuff, but I do like a lot of like early BTS. Like 2014 to like 2017-ish. Like that is like the sweet spot for BTS music that I really, really like and enjoy. But I will go on record to say BTS absolutely did not pave the way. They definitely helped grow K-pop into what it is today, but they did not pave the way. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Give me your money. So, yeah, if any armies catch wind of me saying BTS did not pave the way, they would burn me at the stake. They would try and find some fucking way to cancel me. Guarantee you that. Because, like, here recently, toxic armies are coming at VIPs, which are Big Bang's fandom, coming at it because Taeyong said something like, Big Bang helped pioneer a lot of K-pop today, which is 100% true. BTS looked up to Big Bang. A lot of groups looked up to Big Bang. Without Big Bang, there is no BTS. And these toxic armies do not understand that. It's like, dude, be respectful of the ones who came before you. Anyway. I got very lightheaded ranting about that. I agree with you. Yeah, Big Bang and Psy did way more. Absolutely they did. Even before them, like Wonder Girls. They were the first to, you know, hit Billboard and break into the American market. BoA even had an English album, I'm pretty sure. So there were like second gen groups before any of that, you know? It's like all these baby steps that helped culminate into the success of K-pop today. Like these days, yeah, BTS is huge. They would do way more than send me to the Shadow Realm. I would probably rather go to the Shadow Realm than what those armies would do to me. And that's saying something, because I have seen the shit these people say. It's ridiculous. We were there for No More Dream Era. We saw old BTS. Uh-huh. And it's like, I completely understand the story of BTS. They were like rags to riches. You know, they started with nothing and became so huge with their hard work. And you can't knock that. Wow. Yeah, you can't knock that. But it's like anything else. The fans take things way too far. The fans ruin it for a lot of people. And that's kind of how I backed out of the ARMY fandom. Because, like, you know, I would still say, like, you know, I'm a fan of BTS, you know, casual fan at this point, probably. J-Hope bias? Hi, yep, that's me. Yes, J-Hope. Love J-Hope. He's so good. Anyway. But, like, the more successful they got, the more restrictions were put on them, and with those restrictions, it took away the reason I loved them so much. Because early days, we got so much content. We got to see a lot of themselves. And I loved that they were themselves on camera. I loved how much fun they were having. I loved that. But then the bigger they got, the more toxic people came in and ruined it for everyone. And because they ruined it for everyone, more restrictions were put on the group themselves. And there we have it. So, armies have always been really toxic. Yeah, I can definitely agree with that. I don't want to chance anything right now. I got so distracted that I can't even remember what I was supposed to be doing. Me too, no way. Oh my goodness, Blue. Here's our question again. Pick a position in Kpop. What would it be and why? I'd be main dancer. Potential lead rapper. There we go. There's no way I could be a main vocalist. If I was like the best of my own ability, I would probably be lead vocal, even that. I would never be like any kind of vocalist. I'd be more on the dancer rap side, honestly. Started off as a Jungkook stan when I was an edgy teen, but in No More Dream his hair was all dark and spiky. Seems legit, but as I got older I started to appreciate J-Hope for what he stood for and his incredible dance skill. Yeah, I feel like J-Hope, despite his like amazing dance skill, he is so underrated because everyone looks at Jimin and Jungkook when J-Hope is right there. And it's like, dude, J-Hope's literally right there. Like, do you not see his talent?
Finish.
So it's like, and again, as a dancer, I appreciate J-Hope's ability. And like, my personal like dancing style, I definitely lean more towards like hip hop than like contemporary, which is why I tend to go for like, you know, J-Hope or even in EXO. I know Kai is a main dancer, but I just can't do the contemporary. I just can't. So like main dancer wise, I mean, I don't know. I think Sehun's a lead dancer, but I kind of look at like some of the others in EXO for dancing. But that's just, you know, kind of, you know, that's just how my brain works. I mean, sometimes the biases just kind of happen organically. A lot of the times I kind of look at dancers, you know. Dancers are vocalists half the time. I don't know why. You know, I stand a lot of the same people. Yeah. Felt like he was underappreciated and too many people like Jungkook. Yep. I saw way too many people love and like fawn over Jungkook and Jimin. But like, J-Hope is literally right there. J-Hope is literally right there. He is literally right there. And also, like, his raps are the most fun to me in BTS songs. Like, I don't think he's the best rapper in BTS. I think that goes to Suga, honestly. But, like, I love J-Hope's raps. They're so fun. They're so fun to me, and I love his style. So yeah. Yep, there it goes. When did everyone get so much money? Yeah, even within like BTS, I feel like everyone only really has eyes for the Magne line, which consists of Jimin, V, and Jungkook. And while they can just essentially cast aside the Hyung line, which is Jin, Suga, RM, and J-Hope, So it really feels like they're just so easy to cast aside, the ones they just do not care about. Which again, kind of leans into toxic armies. Because to me, it always feels like all they care about is the Magne line. It's all they care about. So like probably my top 3 biases, like especially like right now, J-Hope, Jin, and Suga. Those are probably my top 3 in BTS right now. Because like Jin is just so funny. He's just so naturally funny. And like, yeah, he's known for being like, you know, worldwide handsome and everything. And he is very good looking, I will say. But he's very funny. And funny draws me in. Funny definitely draws me in. 100%. You want to win my heart, you gotta be funny. You've gotta be funny. I think that's why I bias the people that I do. It just starts stealing all the way around. Yeah, I just like funny. Make me laugh. Just make me laugh. And half the time, the people that make me laugh are like people that they wouldn't expect to be funny because of their looks. Like Jin, he's handsome, he's the visual, but like he's just so funny. No one would really expect it. That's why Joshua is my 17 bias, because like he's like the quote-unquote normal member, but no, he is not. He is also very hilarious. Like he is also very hilarious and weird, which you know, wins my heart every time. Like you expect the unexpected with him. Ah, yeah, man. Oh, come on. Oh, I goofed. Nice! At the end there. Who is the one who says, "Are you kidding me? Kpop kidding me?" Oh, shoot! Who does say that? Who does say that? Who in the hell says that? Sungkwan says the Kpop kidding. Sungkwan is the one who says that, but Joshua is like right next to him. I just googled the clip. Yeah, Sungkwan is the one who says it, but he was right next to Joshua as it happened. Alright, all our stars are back again. Hooray. It took forever to get that last one. I think about that phrase a lot. Yes. Yes. I remember, like, in 2019, I watched a lot of Going 17. I really should kind of get back to it at some point. Just kind of catch up on 17 content. Because, Junghan cheats a lot. He bends the rules quite a bit. And so does Joshua. Those two are, like, kind of like the evil twins. And it's still funny. Because, again, people think Joshua is the normal one, and he is far from it. And that's what makes him great. My king, stand on business, yes. Like, I'm all about finding loopholes in games and stuff. I'm all about finding that. So it's just so funny watching, because there was one where they like did like go-kart racing, and I think Junghan tried to like bend the rules for that one. They're like, nope, you can't do that. Game of watching it, nice, awesome. Making great progress. That's awesome. Love that. Have fun with your game. There's one picture of them that I still think about a lot. I think he's about to hit someone with a guitar. Yes! I think it was Mingyu on the receiving end of that. I think it was Mingyu on the receiving end of that. Premium U17 was just... They're just built different. They were just built different. Yeah, I want to say it was Mingyu he was trying to hit. I want to say. Mingyu's always getting fucking bullied in 17. Which is so weird because, like, Mingyu is the tallest one. He's like 6'2". And he's the one that gets picked on the most. Like, how does that happen? Ugh. Ah, my controller! It fell off my leg. That was like 5 foot nothing. Yeah, I'm shorter than Wuji, because I think Wuji's like 5'4". I think he's like 5'4". And I'm like barely shorter than him. So, knowing that, if I want to know like height comparisons between like me and 17, I just look at Wuji. I just look at Wuji to know height comparison. Again with the 8s. Please no. I said please! Ah! Rude. 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 That is absolutely rude. Anyway. Aju rude. It was very Aju rude. That's kind of redundant. But anyway. Yeah, I'm like 5'3", and if you want to know like centimeters exactly, because I measured it one time, 161 centimeters is how tall I am in centimeters, which is roughly translates to 5'3". So there you go. There's my height, my canon height. I've got more than 10 centimeters on it. You're like 5'7", 5'8". Well, 10 centimeters. About 5 inches. 5'8". You told me one time. Because, like, the conversion for centimeters to inches is 2.54. And, yeah, just roughly doing the math in my head. Because I don't got time for that kind of math. More than 10 centimeters? 12.5? Dang. Blue tall. Ah! Blue is tall. Ah! Again, I just have a very strange affinity for tall people. For, like, whatever reason. Because, like, my husband is tall. Some of his friends in college were tall, who kind of became my friends along the way. A lot of my other friends are taller than me. I feel like Allie will be taller than me because she is built not like me. She's built like her dad. I just have an affinity for tall people. Pictures of me and Del Toro when I was in cosplay with like 5.5 inch heels on, and it's really funny. I think I'm like 6'2". Love it. Love that. Towering over Del Toro. Love it. Next, my husband is like 6'3", 6'4"-ish. Somewhere in there. He's like, sometimes I'll say he's 6'4", sometimes I'll say he's 6'3". I think he's somewhere in that threshold. He's tall. And, like, I'm just so used to his height that when I see, like, men of, like, the average American height, which is about, like, 5'11", 6 foot, like, I'm like, these people are short. Because I'm just so used to my 6'4" husband. Ugh. This is why I don't go gambling. I lose. This is why I don't go gambling. It's fine. Alright, man. Night. Yeah, we'll bet. I bet. Can't with the 8s. Oh no! I'm losing! Oh, thank goodness. Again, you're just making me sweat. I can never win by like a mile. I have to win by like 1 or 2 numbers. See, I have a weird thing happen where I'm used to my 6'7" brother, but only him. So when I meet another person around that height, I'm like, wow, how tall are you? And they're like 6'5" or something. That's great. That's great. Yeah, my husband's like 6'3", 6'4". One of our friends from college, who I still kind of talk to fairly regularly, he's like 6'7". And then we have another friend of ours, who's like 6'5". So yeah, lots of tall people. Lots of tall people in my life. Which again, and like my husband's family just in general is like tall. Most of them. Because when we went to Thanksgiving dinner, that was his dad's side of the family, and they're all like tall. The only person I was taller than was like his cousin's wife. Or like any like spouse of the family. Those are like the only people I were taller than. Everyone else, they were all taller than me. There we go. And like even like my father-in-law, we were chatting one time, and he's like, "Yeah, your family's kind of short, aren't they?" And he's like, you know, a little over 6 foot, and my dad was like 5'11". My brothers are around like 6 foot, 5'11", 6 foot. So it's like, are we really that short? Because like my mom was like 5'4", and my sister is about the same height as me. Granted, I haven't seen my sister in a while. I just knew my mom and I were about the same height. I think my mom was like a little bit taller, but she always had her hair up and kind of volumized, so I could never remember exactly how tall she was, but I think my mom was about like 5'4". Like 5'3.5" to 5'4", somewhere in that range. And then I feel like my sister and I are about the same height, maybe. But granted, I haven't seen my sister in a long time, so I don't really know offhand without her telling me, like, her exact height in, like, centimeters or something. Because I'm also very short. Yeah. Short people, unite! You know, it does pay to have a very tall husband, because, like, whenever we're, like, at Walmart, and they always like, ask for assistance on the top shelf, my husband's like, no, and reaches up there and gets what he needs. But when I'm like by myself, it's such a hard task for me, because one, I need to like jump to be able to see what's up there. And for two, I don't want to be climbing on the shelves. I don't want to be doing that. Sometimes I will. But other times I'm like, that is way too much work. Because there was like something that I needed. I didn't really like needed, but it was like kind of an extra thing that I saw that was like kind of stuffed back on a top shelf towards the back. And like, it's like I either climb up there to grab it, but I know if I do, I'm going to hurt myself. Because I am not as young as I used to be. Or I just forego it and try again later when it's more full. Last time I got measured was 5 foot. Ooh, that is short. Okay. I had to try to visualize it. Because I am a big visual person. So I like to try and visualize as much as possible. Sometimes I don't know how to handle people shorter than me. There was a girl I knew in high school, or like just growing up in school. Finish. I think she was about 5'1". I know she was short, but she was also very good at softball because she was like one of our best catchers. She was just so good at catching. And like I always like felt kind of weirdly competitive with her, more like in a sports sense. But then I was like, we're teammates, it's fine. I'm glad she's on my side, you know, one of those things. So, and there was like a handful of people that in my grade were shorter than me. I know there was a girl that was about like 5'2", but like she didn't feel that much shorter than me. Ugh, words. Ugh. What age do humans stop growing? 18-ish? You know, that's a good question. I'm not entirely sure. Because I know my husband often tells people this because, like, it's so hard to believe. My husband had a growth spurt between his sophomore year and junior year of high school. So when he was like 16, I'm gonna say he was 16 because he turned 17 before his junior year, or in the beginning of his junior year because his birthday is September. Is in September. Ugh. But he took up a job lifeguarding at the local pool. So he was outside a lot and active a lot, and he also had a growth spurt. So he went from like 6 feet 230 to like 6'4", 200. So he just kind of stretched tall. So he had what is called a glow up, and because he had a glow up, he experienced pretty privilege for the first time in school because he was getting a lot of attention his junior year of high school. And it's like, whoa, what is this? You guys used to bully me. Kind of vibe, you know? But yeah, like, you wouldn't, like, believe him until, like, he would show you. Because he still has his high school IDs just in his wallet from, like, his childhood that he will never get rid of. Like, it is, like, busting at the seams, and he will never get rid of it until you absolutely cannot use it. He needs a new wallet so bad, but he will never get rid of it. But anyway, like, he still has his high school IDs, and he will pull out his sophomore and junior year IDs. And they're just so different. They are so different. And even from junior to senior year, he still kind of had the same look, but he bulked up because he took on weights. He took a weights class in high school. So he was doing that and gained some muscle. But also looking back at pictures in college, it's like, dang, we were like real skinny back then. Hello, Sam. Hello. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. So, yeah. My husband essentially got hot in high school. So, yeah, he will definitely show you his high school IDs from the time. He will definitely show that to you. Let's see. Depends, 14 to 18 is usual, but men usually have another growth spurt around 21. I stopped growing when I was 14. Oh, sad. I remember finally hitting 5 foot when I was 10 years old. Because I remember being in 5th grade when we were measured for like all our physical testing and stuff in PE. I remember hitting 5 foot in 5th grade. Which kind of shows you where I stalled out, probably. And, like, any physical before, like, middle school, I was just 5'3". I measured 5'4" one time, and that was right before college. So... Sorry, I had to blow my nose real quick. It's getting really stuffy. Yeah, a lot of guys get second small growth spurt when they're like 18 to 21. Also, someone knocked on the door and I'll have you know, I only got shocked twice. Only twice? Twice! do like Twice. I mean, Junghyun is my bias, and Junghyun deserves so much more than Twice music, honestly. Because, like, her vocals are way too good to be stuck with the type of songs they sing in Twice. That's just my take. One's touching the door handle and one's touching my headphones as I sat back down. Nice. I had the same wallet for like 10 years. I have had my wallet since 2012. I didn't start using my particular wallet until like a few years ago. Maybe like a couple years ago, because I got 2 wallets at the same time, right before my New York trip in high school. And it was a Yoshi wallet and a Mario wallet. I used the Yoshi one religiously until I could not use it anymore. But now my Mario wallet is starting to kind of have those same problems. So I might need a new wallet at some point. But yeah, my husband has... I don't even know when he even got his wallet. He was like a child. No! Peach, how could you?
Man.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you when he got his wallet, probably in like childhood. And like, it's ripped. It feels like it could be like torn in half at any moment, but like he will not get rid of it. Like he needs a new one really bad, but he will not use it. Like I could gift him a brand new wallet, one to his liking, and he will never use it. Until his current wallet is just completely busted at the seams. Which is so... It must be a man thing? I don't know. I don't know, man. I know my dad has had the same, like, Green Bay Packer wallet for, like, years. But, like, he never really used his wallet because he always carried his cash in a money clip. So my dad never really used the wallet very often. He only kept his, like, his cards, his debit cards, credit cards. He only really kept it in his wallet. But, like, if he had cash, it was in a money clip. A bad sleep schedule? Trying to fix it? I totally understand trying to fix a bad sleep schedule. Totally understand that. Wallet was, like, bad quality leather material, so worn out. But I had for, like, 7 years before I replaced it with a more durable one. Yeah. Yeah, it must be like some kind of like man thing or something. Yeah, down. Bam. I've done it. I guess. I don't know. Bag, just touch up my nails. Ooh, nice. I've been wanting to like paint my nails again. But I want them to be somewhat even before I even try it again, and I had to clip them recently because they kept breaking. My nails are not really in, like, good shape, but, like, I like painting them every now and then. So, like, right now my nails are really short again. So I'm trying to grow them out. But I don't even know what color I would want them painted. Last time I had them that kind of royal Pepsi blue. But, like, I don't even know what I would want. But I'm also, like, really, really bad about, I'm also really bad about, like, peeling my nail polish. So I try not to do that because, like, I know if I do, or, like, the slightest little chip, I'm like, oh, nope, it's gotta go, completely go, and I gotta, like, redo it anyway. So I have a really bad habit of that. So yeah, I'm really bad at that. Not really anything more like using something you're attached to and has lots of memory. Or it's like, if it's not completely broken, let's not fix it. One of those things, probably. I am Royal Pepsi Blue, yes. Touch with the shape of my nails, gotcha. Trim them in shape with nail file, yeah. I try to do that sometimes. But a lot of the times when I clip my nails, I just go the shortest it can go. So I'm trying to like keep better care of my nails. Song recommendation. Alright, you're gonna have to bear with me for a second. Let me get through this minigame and then I'll get you your song recommendation. Alright. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do for song recommendation is because I don't know what Spotify is going to do, because I have it up on my laptop right now. But if I just open it up like this, and just go to my playlist, I don't think it's gonna play anything. I'm just gonna, like, scroll and go off of vibes. Because I usually just go through my playlist, but I use Spotify for my intro and intermission music. Vibes. Going off of vibes. I say vibes as I'm like having trouble picking. Costume! Bam! We have short hair. Alright, we're going off vibes. And then whatever my eyes land on is what the song is. That's not it. My eyes. You know what? Let's go with this one. Don Quixote by 17. I just wanna feel the vibes. And usually with my song recommendations, I usually find a lyric for you. So let me find you a lyric. Nope, that's not the right tab. There's the tab. So I have a tab open for stuff like that. Okay, 17. Oh, the back. 17. I can type, that'd be freaking great. Don Quixote lyrics. I just wanna feel the vibes. 내가 미쳐도 좋아. Feeling like Don Quixote. That site doesn't have English translation. That's wonderful. So I usually pull up English translations. Because, you know, the chorus, you know, I just want to feel the vibes. You know, I just want to feel the vibes. A night where everything was burned up. I don't care if I'm crazy, feeling like Don Quixote. People point their fingers. It ain't real. It ain't real. I'm not afraid. It's real. It's real. I don't care if you say I'm crazy. A night where I burned my everything. So come on, call me Don Quixote. There's your lyrics. I really like the song, and also the entire album that it's on. It's their 4th album. I like about every song off of that album. Which, you know, it has hot. Oh, we could drop it like hot. Hot, hot. I'm drinking, feeling so hot. Oh, hydrate and posture check. I saw that pop up real time. Let me grab that for you. You do once you announce a break or after break. No, I got it. I got it. It's fine. I can't do nail polish even though I have a ton. The peeling is too much. And your press-ons. Ooh, nice. Nice. You know, that's a great redeem idea. I'm gonna steal that. Go ahead. I think I've seen that somewhere else. But like, yeah, my playlist is like 80% K-pop. And I just kind of like pick a song off of vibes, you know? I just wanna feel the vibes. Just go off of vibes and that's that. Thanks, you're welcome. Ooh, Lord, no worries, Normie. Yeah, I just wanna feel the... Damn it. It went exactly like that. I think there's like 2 quotes exactly like that because I made the same exact joke and it got quoted both times. I just wanna feel the... I haven't heard that song in a minute though. I just wanna feel the vibes. 내가 미쳐도 좋아. Feeling like Don Quixote. Guys, can you not blast me in the face with your balls, please? Can we not do this? Please, no. I would like to walk this very small line, this very tightrope, without balls in my face, please. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my god, they just stopped! See, I asked nicely, and they asked nicely, and they stopped, blasting their balls in my face. We love that. I am going to. Okay, we're gonna pause it right here, because my nose is stuffed. It's also Tato time, and it's a good place to stop and take a break. Quote, we do go crazy. I'm not gonna do it, I'm not gonna quote it. I mean, you have the mod powers, so... That is not giving you the okay, though. You have the power. And I'm very well aware of what I said, so we're gonna take a break. 61, I don't know where to buy your balls, bro. I never know. Alright, so we're gonna take a break. We're going to get up, stretch, go to the bathroom, grab a snack, do whatever it is you need to do, and we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. Okay. When I changed the scene, I thought OBS was just gonna break everything, so here we are, and I see that, Blue. I see that. Thanks. Thanks for that. Oh my goodness. Okay, well anyway, we're back. And you know how I said I was clumsy earlier? Well, I turned the corner to go into my bedroom for something, and I hit the corner of the wall right into my shoulder, and it was, it hurt so bad, and it still hurts really bad. So, my husband said, and he said this right after I hit my toe on the doorframe Sunday. He said, "You are really good at hurting yourself." And, yeah, I can definitely attest to that, because, ow, my shoulder! Everything is broken hype! Yes. Welcome back, thank you. I welcome back, and then my shoulder hurts so bad. It's not like on my shoulder proper, it's like kind of like just off to the shoulder, kind of not where my tricep is, but just kind of in that area. I like shoved my arm into the corner of the wall trying to turn the corner to go into my bedroom. Ow! It hurt really bad. No worries, Johnny, so thank you for that. Oh, I never adjusted. Hold on, let me do something real quick. I keep forgetting. I've been meaning to update, kind of. Where is it? There you are. Oh, I was going to use my arrow keys, and that's just gonna change everything. Hold on. I never know how much I use my arrow keys, because if I do that regularly, all my costumes are gonna go haywire. We'll confirm that. Okay. Good. I've been meaning to change that, but I have never gotten around to it. Which is... There we go. Because I updated it on the follower bar, but I never updated it in the command. There's our goals. I've been meaning to update that. With the follower goal, read a supernatural powers fanfiction, because I have the ideas, and I jotted down ideas for the characters, and just kind of getting some things going. I haven't started the writing process on it yet, but that will be the next fanfiction. It'll be like supernatural powers and stuff. No, because the other day I tried to shake water off my hand and hit my hand against the knife again and I put it over the edge of the sink. It turned her head and tripped over the vacuum. Oh my goodness. I remember, like, last year, sometime, and within, like, the last 6 months or so, you, like, hit your shin on the dishwasher that Gihan had left open or something. I remember that. Well, I mashed my knee into the table yesterday. Yeah. Ugh. I hate that. I hate that I'm really good at hurting myself. Wonderful. Bam, bam, bam. Do. I did it. Did I do it though? I did do it. Me and Peach. Let's go. Looking forward to it? Yeah, the dishwasher situation. Yes. Three guarantees in life: death, taxes, and violence. Make that 4 guarantees, because there's you know, in my brain there's 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and I will never be a rocket. No matter how good I am at kicks, and I was decent at kicks. I wasn't like the best, but I was pretty good. I had some pretty good high kicks. I will never be a rockette because the minimum height requirement is 5'7". Which is an entire 4 inches taller than me. Violent violins. Yeah, I will never be a rockette, no matter how good at high kicks I am, because I will just never meet the height requirement. I'm so bad at the Bowser Bash and Cash when trying to actually hit them, because the Bowser Bash and Cash is different in the way of... Oh my god, he's doing my strategy! Nice, get out of the way. There he goes. I'm so bad at hitting them. That's why my regular Bash and Cash strategy is to run around and grab the money. Because it flies out and has a hitbox and everything. Anyway. What's a rocket? The Rockettes are a kind of like a dance group that specializes in high kicks. I got to see them perform when I went to New York for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. We got to see them perform. It was really cool. Yeah, they're very known for their high kicks and their kick line. And because they are known for their high kicks and the kick line and all that, I think the height requirement is like 5'7" to like 5'11". You have to be in that height range, or else they just will not. So that's kind of it, yeah. Famous dancers in New York that specializes in high kicks. Yeah, and it was really cool to see them when I got to see them. In a Radio City Music Hall was where they performed, and it was really, really cool. I remember, like, the year after, or a little bit after, some NFL draft took place in the Radio City Music Hall, and I'm like, hey, I've been there. I've been there once. Yeah. Rockettes high kicks are crazy. So their Christmas show a few years ago was awesome. Yeah. It's so cool. Because part of the whole package for the Thanksgiving Day Parade, the Spirit of America Productions is what the group was for, like, you know, high school dance and cheer. There was, like, a lot of things. We got to go to Central Park and see the Statue of Liberty. Got to take, like, a ferry ride to Statue of Liberty. That was included. Empire State Building was included in that. Broadway musical, which it was, ironically, Bring It On. I don't remember much. I do remember one line from that musical, and it was, "Shut the front door and slap my ass with the screen." That's the only thing I remember from that musical. And then we saw the Rockettes perform at the Radio City Music Hall. That was really cool. And there was like a day spent, either you can go ice skating or go shopping, take a shopping trip, and I opted for the shopping trips because it was around Thanksgiving time. I'm like, I'm gonna get people gifts for Christmas from New York, and that'd be really fun. So, yeah. That was kind of most of what was included. I still have my dance uniform from that. I still have the hoodie they gave me. And I still have the coat that they gave as well. And I still wear that coat to this day. I have never used any other coat since I got it. And it's been since 2012. And it's always been broken because the bottom, it's a button coat. Like, you know, it's kind of like not quite like a Letterman jacket or like a bomber jacket. Kind of similar to a bomber jacket, but it's like a big coat. The bottom button on it has always been missing on it, so I got it broken. But yeah, that's my coat, and I've always worn it. Always worn it. I still keep it. I remember showing up to my brother's house in 2020 for Thanksgiving wearing that coat. And my brother made a comment, it's like, you still wear that? Or it's like, you still have that? I'm like, yeah, I've never gotten rid of it. Yeah. And like the inside, because, you know, 2012, like a couple years after getting into K-pop and all that, because I learned the Korean alphabet through an all-nighter. found some YouTube videos, learned the alphabet, staying up all night, and yeah, I have retained all of that knowledge. And it's like, I've kind of been like learning, you know, Korean by proxy a little bit. Like, I know basic phrases, kind of, and I can read it. Not like quickly, but I can at least read it. Hey, look at it. You can't read anything. I'm sure you can read a little bit, Riley. Yeah. And and I was in like a big phase of like practicing writing Korean through like song titles. And also just kind of learning. So, the name in my coat is both written in English and Korean. Just because I thought it was cool. And I'm like, I'ma do this. And so I did. So, yeah. Oh, I was hoping to get all of them. It's fine. So yeah. Bam, 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 bum, bum, ba-da. And ever since I got my iPhone and learned how to put like different language keyboards, I've always had a Korean keyboard on my phone. I've always had it. So I can kind of type in Korean. Not quickly, but I can kind of type. Yeah, I don't claim to be like fluent in any way, shape, or form because I'm still learning a lot. But there are some things I can kind of maybe pick up. Just like learning through like even like K-dramas or like variety shows or just like basic phrases used in songs, you know? So it's just kind of that. So I had a sketchbook that I drew in all the time, as one would do with a sketchbook. And on the cover of it, I wrote a whole bunch of Korean song titles all over it. And everyone's like, oh my god, that's so cool. You can write in another language? Oh, that's so cool. Stuff like that, you know, like high school kids do. So, yeah. Okay, Riley. And then after the... Not... Okay, it's browser channel. So after the mini game, I will put your stuff away, okay? Okay. Chance time? Question mark? Okay. Dun 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 dun. Alright. Oh, I get Crane Game now. Yay! I mean, I had it before, but it was very early, and I could not benefit at all. But I think I can benefit a little bit now. I think Peach has the most? Yes, Peach has the most. I know a lot of Crane Game is determined by the hold. This is it's not exactly bridal style, but close enough. Yeah, Luigi's Mr. Steal Your Girl. Nice. Alright, I am going to put Riley's stuff away real quick, so I will be right back. and am back. And typically without fail, if I have to get up to do something expecting long turns, they always go by so quickly, and it's like, well, bam. Oh, 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 on Gangnam Style. Alright, it's fine.
I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess, 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 mess. I'm a mess in distress, but we're still the best. Stress, fearless, say yes. We don't dress to impress.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Give me your money! I don't think he has any. I don't think he has any, which is totally fine with me. Like, I need more. He has 3 coins. He has 3 coins to his name. Love that. I am not doing very well in getting these stars. I keep losing the stupid bets. So I keep rolling 8s. Anyway. But yeah, like, if I were to learn another language that's not, like, Spanish or anything, oh, that's just kind of rude, actually. It's always that one as the last one. Like, if I were to learn another language that's not Spanish, I would definitely, like, I want to learn Korean. Japanese would be kind of fun to at least, like, learn to speak, like, conversational Japanese. Like, I feel like it would take a long time to even just try and learn to read it. You know? Like, I know just enough, because I've watched a lot of anime. But, like... I still... I'm definitely more apt to, like, learn Korean, because it's easier. Like, there's still, like, a lot of, like, grammar rules and things, you know, you can only learn by, like, you know, just practicing. Huh? So, yeah. I know my husband, like, wants to learn, like, German at some point, and that'd be kind of fun. Like, I'm not one for, like, languages or anything. I just like learning, like, the cool nuances and stuff, even though, like, if I have, like, no interest in it. Because I just like hearing people, like, talk and explain things that they're passionate about. And it's just really, really fun. Like, I can listen to, like, someone talk passionately about, like, cars or something, even though I would probably have, like, no idea what they are talking about. Yeah, I would probably have, like, no idea what this person is talking about, but they're talking so passionately about cars that you just kind of have to listen, you know, stuff like that. So, yeah, it's just kind of fun. And just kind of, like, learning, like, the different, like, culture differences. And just how different cultures are. It's really neat. I just think it's neat. Okay, Riley. Okay, I would like to properly stretch for this. I need to be, like, stretching more. Okay, Riley. Riley's trying to copy me and it's really adorable. Ugh. Alright, I think we're good. Okay, time to hold the controller in a weird spot.
Ready? Go!
In a weird spot that makes my foot cramp. Love that for me. Okay, Riley. Blue says hi. Oh, she says as she's making her way down here. Oh, my foot kind of cramped right at the end there. She was sitting in a chair, and then as soon as I said, "Oh, hey, Blue says hi," she's like, "Oh," and then she just crawls down the chair. Okay, Riley, you sit. She's got her controller, and she's playing. Yes, everyone says hi. Yep. Okay. Trash, please. Okay. Thank you. Riley's a good helper. I liked her. Oh, she was clutching those pearls. Yeah, she was. Oh, Peach lost! At least I don't have to feel as bad being the only one that lost because Peach lost now. Haha, loser! Riley. Quit touching Link and throw the bottle away. Thank you. I glanced over and she was trying to hold the Twilight Princess Link amiibo that we had. I'm like, hey, don't touch him. Don't touch Link. No touchy. I've been seeing, we've been on, me and my husband have been on like a Twilight Princess kick because in his recommended, we found a video and we watched it, not really like understanding things, but then it kind of snowballed into something. And what we stumbled upon was like Twilight Princess speedruns. You go touching Link. Yeah, we stumbled upon like Twilight Princess speedruns. And it's insane what you can do. And the crazy part of like the like a Twilight Princess speedrun, it is not like any other Zelda game that you can speedrun. Because any percent where you can use any glitch imaginable to complete the game as fast as possible, and any percent is like 3 hours. Or like just shy of 3 hours. Which that's most 100% runs. Like, you can do a speedrun of 100% in Banjo-Kazooie faster than in any percent Twilight Princess. Because like you can break the game in such a way to get things early and to do things early, but it sets off flags in the game where it's like it locks you out of things and it creates problems later on down the line. So even like any percent, because like you have to go out of your way to get the ball and chain for any percent to even beat the game because of one boss fight and one phase of a boss fight you need the ball and chain for. It's just crazy how Twilight Princess speedruns are, and like any of them really. Peach has been a problem, but we kind of learned some of the things, and a lot of them were on GameCube specifically, the GameCube version of Twilight Princess, because HD fixed a lot of things, but also didn't fix a lot of things. And you can get the Master Sword early in Twilight Princess. You can get it early as like half an hour into gameplay. It's ridiculous. It's insane. And like, my husband's been kind of going through the game like a speedrun, but not a speedrun, just kind of learning all the tricks and the routing. Like, he's not gonna speedrun the game, but it's just really, really neat to like learn everything. Because you can simultaneously... What? Bitch! I wasn't close enough, apparently, on that first swing. Oh well, it's fine. It's not gonna hurt me. I say as I lose 5 coins. But yeah, I get the Master Sword early, but like what that does, it breaks a it breaks a cutscene and a story flag later on, and you are locked out of the Goron Mines. Unless you do a very frame-perfect trick called text displacement, where most speedrunners just use a metronome for it. So it's just so crazy. And like 100% speedrun is like 6 hours, 11 minutes, and like something seconds. So 100% of Twilight Princess, completely optimal, can be done in 6 hours. Which shows how big of a game Twilight Princess really is. And it was also kind of fun watching like the videos and watching my husband play the game, because he was like falling in love with Twilight Princess all over again, because that's his favorite Zelda. That is like his favorite Zelda, and it recently became my favorite Zelda. But like, it was like watching him like fall in love with the game all over again, and it was really, really cool to see. Just like all the tricks and stuff. Some of the big ones, you know, the early Master Sword, early boss flags, pillar clip into lake bed. There's like a lot of neat things. But I also thought it'd be really, really funny if you just like do like a speedrun race with somebody. Like, yeah, GameCube version of, Twilight Princess, race to the Master Sword, with them not knowing early Master Sword, and it's like you just beat the pants off of them. Just doing the early Master Sword exploit. I think it's more of an exploit and not really a glitch. Because, like, there's no, like, real glitch, there's no real clipping. It's just using the game mechanics to get out of bounds to get to the Sacred Grove. That's kind of what early Master Sword is. So it's just really fun to go through it. So that's just kind of thing about Twilight Princess. And like, since being on the Twilight Princess kick, I've been seeing a lot of content in relation to Twilight Princess, and I appreciate it because I think Twilight Princess has like the best iteration of all the characters. It has the best Link, it has the best Zelda, Midna is freaking cool. We love Midna around here. Okay, that's a little bit better than an 8. Ha! Loser. Yeah, Midna is like the coolest buddy. And I believe in the manga, Midna and Link kiss. I know, right? So I'm like, yes. Midna and Link, yo, I ship it. I ship it. I mean, you can look outside. 'Cause I heard the mailbox, so I'll check that after stream. Yeah, Twilight Princess Link is the best Link, I think. Zelda is the best iteration of Zelda because she is a certified baddie, in my humble opinion. Okay, you can play the game. Yeah, because like, you know, Twilight Princess Zelda, you know, Zelda herself is like such a badass. You know, she's got the cool stuff. She's willing to fight for her people. And like, she like sacrifices herself, or like at least her power of the Triforce. Again, my understanding of it, I don't think I gained a single coin. I must have, because I'm doing the victory animation. But like, she sacrifices her Triforce powers. I got 1 coin. Love that. Love that for me. She sacrifices her Triforce powers to save Midna. And thus resulting in things that happen later on in the game, like the ending of the game. But yeah, she just does that, like, willingly, because she sees the change in Midna. She sees her growth, Midna's selflessness in that moment. Because, like, Midna is on death's door, and she's like, hey, like, here are the things that need to happen. You help Link. when they go to see Zelda, but Zelda's like, no, you need to be the one to help him, and Zelda sacrifices her power and Midna lives. That is the entire section of Midna's desperate hour. So, which is like, great moment in the game. I just highly recommend Twilight Princess, and I do hope it gets ported to the Switch at some point. Like, I can play it. I have the game. We have Twilight Princess HD. And we have all versions of Twilight Princess. We have GameCube, Wii, and HD. But, like, it's such a good game. Twilight Princess is such a good game. And it's also one of the last Zeldas that truly have a left-handed Link. Again, I will rant forever about Link being left-handed. How he needs to be left-handed. I will rant and rave about that forever. Because, like, that was, like, a good characteristic of Link. You know, the representation for the lefties. He was so cool as a lefty. But then, like, I understand the argument for, like, motion controls, right? Because what they did with the Wii version of Twilight Princess was they just mirrored everything. So, like, the maps are mirrored, Link is mirrored, the enemies are mirrored, everything is mirrored. So, instead of Link being left-handed in a world of right-handed people, Link is right-handed in a world of left-handed people in the Wii version of Twilight Princess. But HD takes more of the GameCube version. There is a little bit of the Wii version locked behind hero mode, but it's still there. But like Skyward Sword was built with motion controls in mind, and majority of people are right-handed, so like that one I understand. That along with the Wii version, because most people are right-handed. That's just how, you know, the world works. But with Breath of the Wild and subsequently Tears of the Kingdom, Link had no reason whatsoever to be right-handed. Because, yeah, there's motion controls in the game, but they're not core gameplay mechanics. You don't swing your sword by swinging around a controller. Shit. No. Anyway. Yeah, there's like gyro controls for like aiming, and some shrines have like motion controls in them. But like, you don't swing your sword by swinging around the controller. You press a button to swing your sword. Or your weapon, or whatever it is. And I remember seeing an interview of like the creators of Breath of the Wild, like, why is Link right-handed instead of his patented left-handedness? And they're like, well, the buttons of the controller are on the right-hand side of the, the buttons are on the right-hand side of the controller. So like, alright, he's right-handed then. It would be weird for other people. And it's like, dude, we're not babies! If that were the case, Link would have been right-handed from the get-go. It still pisses me off to this day. And it's just, I don't care much for Breath of the Wild. I don't. And again, there you go. You play. And it's like, again, with the army situation, BTS armies, all that, if people heard me say, I don't like Breath of the Wild, I don't think it was all that good, Breath of the Wild fans would be at my throat for it. I'm sure I have genuinely pissed off people that really like Breath of the Wild by saying, like, I don't care much for it. I just don't. It's not my thing. And people need to understand something can just not be their thing. Like, yeah, I would feel a little bit upset if, people didn't like my Zelda or my favorite Zelda or had problems with it. Like, I'd be a little bit upset. But I'm not gonna chastise people, be like, why don't you like this? Why don't you like that? Excuse you! I'm the one who hit that! Bruh. I'll stand on business with you. And like, Tears of the Kingdom, people are like, oh, it's a $70 DLC! I mean, yes, it uses the same map. But there is, like, enough changed from Breath of the Wild to Tears of the Kingdom that it does feel like a different world. And I was more having more fun watching my husband play Tears of the Kingdom over Breath of the Wild. I had way more fun watching him play that. Because, like, I love the creativity with, like, Ultra Hand and all your powers. I love it. So, like, I was so bored watching him play Breath of the Wild. Like, I was bored, borderline falling asleep. The final boss was a letdown. Like, honestly, the final boss was such a letdown in Breath of the Wild. And it took my husband a long time to even get around to beating the game because he just didn't want to go back to it. He only beat it like a week before a week before Tears of the Kingdom came out, just to get it over with so he could play Tears of the Kingdom. That was how that all went down. I don't like Breath of the Wild, but I am absolutely biased about that. I totally understand. There you go, kiddo. You play. Yeah, totally understand it. I'm in the camp of Tears of the Kingdom is better than Breath of the Wild. I am in that camp. I know there are people who disagree, and if they have strong points to their arguments, I will hear them out, and, you know, I can understand their side, you know? Like, and Tears of the Kingdom hard polished what Breath of the Wild did. I will admit that, you know, Breath of the Wild did kind of good, you know, with some things, but, like, overall, I just don't like Breath of the Wild. And I've heard people argue about, like, how Breath of the Wild is better, like, the story is so much better in Breath of the Wild. And to my rebuttal, what story? What story is there in Breath of the Wild? What's the story? Morning Glory? What's the tale? Nightingale? Tell me quick about Hugo and Kim. Anyway, like Breath of the Wild, what story is there? There's nothing to go off of. There's nothing. There's like no real incentive to even go after lore bits. It's just like, hey, here, you're off to your own devices. Like, Link just wakes up, and it's just like, hey, you've been asleep for 100 years. Go have fun. And it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You do your cards. Yeah, it just throws you in, and I don't like that. I personally don't like that. That's why I like the beginning of Tears of the Kingdom so much better, because it gives you an introduction. It introduces you to Link and Zelda, who are, you know, down below Hyrule, exploring. And it gives you a story reason to go after things. It gives you incentive to discover the lore bits. Like, it doesn't require it, but it heavily encourages it because you understand so much more. Breath of the Wild, it doesn't do jack shit about lore bits. It's just like, here, go have fun. And, like, I don't like that. I'm just not big on, like, pure, true open world games. But, like, I want at least a little bit of direction to give me something to do. And Tears of the Kingdom does a much better job at that than Breath of the Wild ever did. So the thing with, like, you know, the argument of Tears of the Kingdom versus Breath of the Wild, I think Tears of the Kingdom fixed a lot of problems Breath of the Wild had. It fixed problems. And Breath of the Wild isn't perfect by any means. I don't like it. I do not. And with all of my quote-unquote problems with Breath of the Wild, Link being right-handed is like the cherry on top of all of those problems. It's not the main reason I don't like it, but it's definitely the cherry on top. To my rebuttal, no it's not. Yeah. Breath of the Wild is not better than Tears of the Kingdom. Tears of the Kingdom was really, really good. The story was really, really good. The characterization of Zelda was so much better, even though I could honestly care less about the short hair. Because everyone was just fawning over her short hair, like, yes, queen, short hair queen, we love it. And I'm like, eh. Again, that's personal bias. I don't hate short hair, and it looked fine on her. There was like, it was just like, all right, she cut her hair, big whoop, and everyone was just like, oh my god, yes, queen, so revolutionary. And it's like, what's revolutionary about getting a haircut?
Ready? Go!
And they didn't really give much of a reason as to why she did it, because usually if there's like a big change like that, I mean, I guess it's to show time passed between Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. That's like the only like real reason, but it's the way everyone just fawned over her for it, and it's like, nah fam. Again, I don't hate the short hair, I just hate how everyone was like fawning over it like it was some big revolutionary decision. Like, you can look at her design, silhouette, not sure, but like if you look at her design, you can tell it's Zelda. Still. Long hair, short hair, whatever. But like, I just not a particular fan of it. Because I know like hair holds memories and all the I hate that. I hate that so much. It scares me every time. But like, I know like hair, like they say like hair holds memories, and like sometimes when like a character is like, you know, has long hair and like them cutting their hair is like has a lot of significance to the story, like Mulan, or even like Naruto with Sakura cutting her hair in the Chunin exams. Like, that's what made me really like Sakura. Because I watched the Chunin exams, because like, she's like, yeah, because like, you know, Sasuke likes girls with long hair, and so like, you know, trying to fight for Sasuke's affection and all that, and you know, she took years to grow out her hair, but then like, you know, in a do or die situation, you know, it was either cut her hair, be free of the hold, or die, you know? In that moment, she didn't care about her appearance, she just cared about saving her friends. So it's like, that is true testament to her character, and everyone shits on Sakura so much, and a lot of it is the animation studio changed her characterization a lot, because the manga is so much better with their characterizations. But yeah, it's just like stuff like that. Like, I don't mind, you know, changes like that, but I feel like if you're going to show big physical differences, there needs to be some kind of reason. Even if you just played off as like the character's like, I just wanted to try something new, you know? It's like the curtains were blue. It's like the curtains are just blue. Sometimes the reason doesn't need to be super duper philosophical. You don't need to read into it too much. Because like, oh, they make mention of blue curtains. Well, it could be, you know, blue is a, you know, a signal of like, you know, someone could be like depressed. Blue is the color of sadness. Sometimes, what if the owner of the house just likes the color blue? That could be your reason right there, and it can tell you a little bit about the character. Some tiny details. Oh, the character likes blue. Okay. Red. Okay, Riley. Yeah, and I think that just kind of goes to like media literacy in today's times. Everyone either just misses everything completely or reads way too much into stuff. There's nothing in between. And it bothers me quite a bit. Because there's like a lot of like Squid Game stuff I've seen. They go into theories and everything is just like way too much. They look way too much into stuff, and it's like, no, the answer to your theories is literally right there. It's literally right there. Now, there are some kind of details that aren't really said, but like if you pay attention, you can pick up on it. But like the big thing with Squid Game Season 2, regarding, you know, player number 1, I've seen a bunch of TikToks saying that they had literally no idea who he was. Now, I'm saying, I'm kind of being a little bit cryptic just in case of spoilers, so I'm not sure if anyone's, you know... I know it's been out for a few weeks, but you can never be too sure. Yeah, but, like, people were like, oh my god, I had no idea he was this person! I had no idea who he was! And it's like, dude! You literally see him in this context earlier in the damn episode! Or, like, in an earlier episode. Like, what do you mean you had no idea? Were you just not paying attention? It's just crazy to me how little people pay attention. And dig into, like, the most minuscule of minuscule details. So yeah, it's either they miss obvious things, or they read way too much into the wrong information. Are you talking about Squid Game? Yes. Yes, I was. Just kind of going to the point of, like, you know, media literacy and everything. Because I was seeing a whole bunch of people had no idea who player number 1 was. And it's like, dude! It's written out in capital letters right in fucking front of you, and why? How do you have no idea who he is? Like, what the hell? People can be dumb. People are dumb. And I say people as broadly as possible. People are very dumb. I never jumped once. Yo! Are you talking about, I was replying to a message in, tuned out, but if you're talking about player 1, then yes. I remember seeing on Google, who's player 1, and I was like, y'all don't know? They literally show his face before it happens. Exactly! And it's like, do these people not pay attention to a damn thing? And like, there's like a little detail about it kind of later on in a different episode. But like, that's a little detail that can be missed if you're like not like super duper paying attention. But like it's a detail that can be missed, and I can understand if it's missed. But like, knowing who he is to begin with is like, bruh, what? Like, bruh, how do you not know this? It's not like it was in season 1 and people don't remember. They literally show his face like an hour before you see him. Exactly! Exactly! And it's like, again, I know I've recommended at least, like, watching season 1, or at least, like, brushing up on the bullet points of season 1 before going into season 2. But, like, there are things that were pointed in, like, literally earlier in— oh my fucking god, Mario, why?! Well, there goes my coin star that I worked so hard for. There goes my coin star that I worked so hard for. I'm so disappointed. Mario really had it out for me. He really had it out for me. Left with nothing. That was too early. Like, I'm not left with nothing, but comparatively, I might as well be. Anyway, let's talk about Squid Game. In player 1, I am whiffing so hardcore right now. I'm so broken. That was too late. Shit. I'm not getting a damn thing, aren't I? Oh no. Oh no. Oops. Wow, that was an accidental toss. Well, at least I'll get 1 coin. I got 1 coin to my name in that game. But yeah, like, people, like, yeah, you can watch season 1, but like, people miss details that were either in like the previous episode or earlier in that same episode. It's the last turn. Jeez. Jeez, Mario just obliterated me with that. Yeah, I knew who it was before they even showed his face officially because of context. Yeah, it's like they built it up and built it up, and it's like, it was a great reveal though. I will say, it was a great reveal. Oh, and I had an experience, will piss you off too, speaking of people being completely illiterate. Some dude was going viral because he made a video called Xenoblade 3 Broke My Heart, and the thumbnail had a pic of Noah hugging Gondor from flashbacks. You know, and someone in the replies went, "Who is this person he is hugging? I don't remember this character." I was about to throw up. You can't remember the scene where Noah says goodbye to his son? You don't deserve to play Xenoblade. How can you play through all of Xenoblade 3 and not realize Noah had a son? I know! That's insane. That's like a pivotal plot point. Do you need to go potty? Alright, I'll be right back. Potty break. Sorry about that. Again, when your potty training toddler tells you they need to go potty, you take them to go potty. Anyway, I'm still very heartbroken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 happening. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At this point, I just ought to go for the happening space because Mario fucked me over that chance time. Yeah, back to start. Huh. I replied his son, and he literally was like, "What's his name?" Oh my god. And like, even in the base game, it doesn't tell you what the name was. But you can, I think, especially with like Future Redeemed, it tells you straight up in Future Redeemed. But like, you know, heavily implied. It's like, dude! Riley, where are you? There you are. I can see her for a second. But yeah, sometimes I'm consuming a piece of media, sometimes things can be like written very poorly, where a lot of people don't pick up what you're supposed to do, or like, you know, what the story's supposed to be. And like, at that point, it's just, oh, it's just not written very well. But like, if like a handful of people are like missing very pivotal points, it's like, dude, it's clear as fucking day and a pivotal plot point. Like, how? Hey, Riley. Yeah, because sometimes I'm just dumb. And I miss things because I'm dumb. But then I go back and correct my mistakes of being dumb. So, yeah, I go back and correct my mistakes of being dumb. And then I learn from it. But most people are like, they miss the point, and it's like, well, I missed the point. I missed the point, la-di-da, and they never go back and correct their mistake, or like learn more about it. They never do. And they just stick to their original wrong point. I still won. I'm still very sad about my Coinstar. I'm still very sad about that. But I won. Yay. I did it. Yay. We have defeated Bowser and Baby Bowser. Hooray. Man, and even like sometimes when I work on like writing, I try to keep the theming, you know, very similar. Similar. What? Bleh, similar. And like, I tend to have very similar overall themes when it comes to, like, stories, but, like, I try to, you know, keep things consistent, at least with, like, the overall theme. Like, with the Royal AU fanfiction we read the other day, that's really funny and ironic that Mario lost, got 4th place because of his chance time. Ha, that's funny. But like, the overall, like, theming was, like, there were, like, shady stuff happening on both sides. And it all kind of lined up and it made sense. And the two main characters just needed to, like, burn their past to move on from everything. And so I try to keep, like, that theming of everything. Huh. And, like, I try to, you know, keep things like that, you know. Minigames, 517, 90 coins in minigames, that's funny. 369, damn cheap fine, I don't know. Wouldn't have mattered. Had a lot of one player, a few chance times. Yeah, the one chance time Mario had was stupid. Oh well, I still won. I won by coins, but I still won. Yay! But yeah, and like, I've seen a thing, it's like, right? For you. When it comes to, imagine what we would have gotten. We had over 700 coins. We would have had over 700 coins for that. Imagine that, Mario! Anyway, yeah, I saw like a tip, like whenever you're like writing something that you know, like others are going to read, like the tip is, write something that you personally enjoy. Because like if you, the author, enjoys your work, then other people are just gonna naturally flock to it and see that this is very well written, the author must have had a lot of fun writing it. And that's kind of what I strive to do whenever I think of like, no one's gonna like this is kind of dumb, why am I doing this? And then I remember, I'm doing this for myself for one. For one, I write as a hobby, so I don't do it for a job, if only. But Um, but I do it for myself, and that's like a big thing. So I know you want to like, some people want to like try and find like a target audience for things, but I feel like sometimes you just have to do it for yourself. That way, people will see, you know, the spark of everything. There you go. They'll see the spark, they'll see the light, and they see that the person who created such things really enjoys what they're doing, and so the audience, or your target audience, or whatever, is taken on the ride with you and they enjoy it. A parallel is like pro wrestling right now, because you can tell which wrestlers are having the time of their lives right now. And it's so fun to watch. CM Punk, anybody? You can tell he is having a lot of fun in this run. Even Seth Rollins is having a lot of fun. Some other talent too is having a lot of fun. And because like they get to be free, be themselves, have the creative freedom. So, and that's why like I try not to stress too much about like, you know, doing what the audience wants, doing what I know is gonna hit big. It's like finding the overlap, like a Venn diagram. You want like the middle part of like doing what you love and doing what does well in terms of like growth. You want that Venn diagram. But I know a lot of the time, if you just do it for you, people will just kind of naturally pour in and things can grow from there. There you go. So there's life lessons with Tessa Jane. What a way to end. What a way to end today.
Are you ending?
I am ending. That'll be it for today.
Hello?
What about Blue? Blue is doing a birthday stream tomorrow. As far as I know. But
What
that's
time?
tomorrow. That's tomorrow, because her birthday is tomorrow. So happy early birthday, Blue. Yes. Thank you, Blue. Schedule for the week. No end? What am I supposed to do? It's 3:22 in the afternoon. I'll be on tomorrow, Riley. Yeah, it's her birthday tomorrow. So she'll stream tomorrow, okay?
He stream tomorrow.
She'll stream tomorrow. She, because Blue is a girl.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a work in progress. I'll do it for you, Riley. Okay, Riley. What's tomorrow is Pokemon. Yeah, tomorrow's Pokemon.
아주 nice.
Not again! 아주 nice! Whoa! Whoa! Nice! Yeah, tomorrow's Pokemon. We continue on our Ice type run. Thursday is some kind of Mario Party. I might figure out what I'm gonna do, but based on what kind of pun I can make with the title, probably. And then Friday... What's Friday? 17th? Yeah, Friday's more Pokemon. I redeemed that a while ago. Really? It just now popped up. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that just now popped up. That's kind of crazy. So yeah. Who should we raid? Yes, puns. Love the puns. I mean, there are a few people that I would love to raid, but they're playing games that I want to play at some point. I don't want to be like spoiled on anything, because like the Phoenix Wright series is a game I am interested in playing, but if I want to do it on stream, I want to stay blind. You know, I want to stay blind to it as much as possible. Like, I don't want to know anything, because I've watched the Let's Play of the first game over 10 years ago. And it's like, I don't want to know anything about the other games. I don't want to know. So I want to play them at some point. We can always go with the tried and true Master Max 165. Because he just started not too long ago, and he looks like he's gonna play Final Fantasy 9? Ooh.
Wait, message.
Fun! Is it not? I think it was 9. Fun fact! With Crowned by Chaos, the fanfiction we read last Wednesday, I had the inspiration for it watching my husband play the very beginning of Final Fantasy 9. That's where I got my inspiration, because in the beginning they're like, oh, we need to, like, kidnap the princess or something. And then a whole plot line, like, fired up in my brain about it. And we all know how that went in the story, so it'd be fun. So we're gonna go raid Max. Raid message. What should our raid message be? We talked a lot about a lot about a lot of different things today. What should the raid message be? I'm trying to even remember what happened today, because I was like half paying attention. I lost my money to Mario. And he lost because of it, which is really funny. What should the raid message be, Riley? Maybe later. Maybe in a little bit. After stream, I can do your hair, okay? Let's wait till after I raid out, okay? You want a raid message? You want to do a raid message? Riley. I can put your hair in a ponytail after we end, okay? 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 Okay. Kpop, left-handed lane, carry body. We talked a lot about K-pop today. Yeah, we're gonna raid Max. Man, raid messages are tough to come up with sometimes. Put Riley's hair in a ponytail raid. Riley's ponytail, please. Riley ponytail, please.
Wait, message, please.
Gotta have the please. Kirby does a ring. Yeah, we'll go Riley ponytail, please, because we always have to have the please at the end of it. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Master Max 165. Yeah, schedule tomorrow. We continue Pokemon Ice type run. Thursdays, more Mario Party, whatever I feel like. As a reminder for our goals, if we hit 20 subs at the end of February, we're at 12 right now. If we hit 20 at the end, before the end of February, which there's plenty of time, because I understand, you know, financial situations and stuff. If we hit 20 by the end of February, I will do a full playthrough of Mario Party 9. All boards, going over all minigames, all the whole shebang. So, that's our sub goal. Because I haven't even touched Mario Party 9 on stream at all. For good reason. But that'll be really, really fun, if we do hit the goal. And the follower goal, you know, if we hit 500, we'll read Supernatural AU, which I'm going to start writing soon. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Master Max 165. Riley Ponytail, please, will be the raid message. Mondays are Okami. Tuesdays and Thursdays are Mario Party, and Wednesdays and Fridays is Pokemon Scarlet Ice type run. So thank you everyone for coming out and hanging out, and we will see you next time.